Hello everyone! Hi! I'm here with a question for you all. Have you ever played Minecraft and gotten a really good item from a villager only to find out it's cursed? Well, today we're gonna be doing just that in Minecraft. But villagers trade cursed op loot. The name pretty much explains what this video is about. Villagers will now trade us cursed loot, which means they have their own unique set of effects. These effects can either be very good or very bad. So make sure to read the tooltips before you use them. For example, this diamond sword here has an extra effect called which basically means that when we hit a mob, we heal ourselves for half the damage we deal. So if we do 10 damage, we'll heal 4 or 5. That's a pretty good ability for a sword to have. Especially since it also has Unbreaking 3 and a ton of other good enchantments. Next, we have some diamond armor. This set is called the Trivium Armor, and when we take damage, we have a chance to stun nearby enemies. Now that sounds great, except the stun can go wrong if you're not careful. For example, if we walk into this room and a skeleton shoots us while we have the armor on, well then it might actually stun the player instead of the skeleton. It could also be very useful for crowd control. If we were fighting a bunch of zombies or skeletons, we could stun them all and defeat them with ease. I was exploring and found a village where every single villager had the Plague Doctor outfit on. They said it was to protect them against the spreading disease in the land. And that was true because when I walked inside, I got infected by a zombie. And my screen started filling up with these particles. Now if I took off the Trivium armor, my screen would turn black and white and I wouldn't be able to see anything. However, I didn't need to because right behind me, one of the Plague Doctors threw a splash potion at me. It was a bad one though because it made me even more sick. So beware of those splash potions. You never know what they might do to you. So let's try and get rid of this sickness. There's a cleric in the village. Maybe he can help? I traded emeralds for some bread, gave it to him, and he removed the sickness, but it cost me for emeralds. Okay, maybe he wasn't that helpful. I've been playing around with this cursed loot for a bit, and there are so many overpowered things that it is actually kind of broken. For example, I found this guy selling a bow with a ton of different effects, including infinite arrows. That means I'll never run out of arrows for this bow. And it also has piercing, which means that no matter how far away the target is, this arrow will always hit them. It'll also do a ton of damage thanks to its Power 5 enchantment, and I thought this was finally the overpowered thing that would break the game. But then I found something even better. In another village, there was a leatherworker selling this saddle with the Unbreaking enchantment. This isn't that special until you realize that saddles normally don't have durability. They never break. Which means that if we put this saddle on an Enderman, we can ride it like crazy. We'll never break the saddle, and this Enderman will never break either. This is literally the overpowered thing I never knew I needed in my life. This game is crazy. Even the potions are cursed. This healing potion doesn't just heal you, but it also makes you invisible for a few seconds. So if you're sneaking around and you need to get away, you could drink this potion to become invisible, but it comes with a big risk. You have absolutely no idea what else this potion might do to you. For example, this one gave me fire resistance, but this one made me walk through walls like I was a ghost. Turns out this guy was selling these potions for 10 emeralds each, which isn't that great of a price. But he was also selling this guy's head. Don't worry though, I didn't kill him. I traded him some emeralds, and he gave me the totem. He said it brings good luck. So I hope he asked right because I definitely do. Anowantang or whatever, God made this cursed loot. The good news is that these villagers will also sell you normal items if you want any of the cursed stuff. In fact, I think I'm gonna build a house here and set up a little trading hall. Maybe if I get enough emeralds, I can buy my way into becoming a villager myself. I'd probably be the coolest looking villager in the whole world. Of course, I won't be alone. This cute little cat has decided to follow me everywhere I go. So I guess it's like a pet of sorts. But that's not gonna stop me from trying to find some more overpowered items. There's a witch hut over there. Let's see what this cursed loot has to offer. Inside, there were some interesting items, but nothing too amazing. I did find this pickaxe though, which does a ton of damage. And when you hit a block, it gives you that block as an item. So it's basically a free way to gather resources. And it's pretty useful when you realize that some of the blocks you mine with it are cursed. This cobblestone looks normal, but if you place it down, it turns into an obsidian monolith that damages you if you touch it. I wish I knew how strong it was beforehand, because I bet it could one-shot me. I also found some dirt, which doesn't look normal, but I couldn't tell that until I placed it down. When I did, it created a huge pile of dirt that knocked me back a ton. And if I tried to walk on it, I would take damage. And finally, I saw a red stone. Now, this is a super rare item, so I had to grab it. I held it in my hand and it looked normal. But once I placed it down, it turned into a massive explosion that killed me instantly. So, yeah, I guess this pickaxe is a pretty good one to have. So far, I haven't been able to beat the game with these cursed items, but I am getting pretty close. I'm gonna need some more stuff from the villagers, though. So let's take a trip to the desert and see what they have to offer. Wow, it's a huge village. And unlike the others, it's full of treasure. There are bookshelves with enchanted books everywhere. So let's go find someone who wants to trade. It's a bit hard to talk business when your face looks like that. What did I miss? How much do you want for this book? Wait, why is it glitching? It's because this book is glitched. Whenever you use it, it says it will teleport you somewhere else, but it never actually does. Hey, you have a fishing rod. Can I buy it? Sure, here you go. Oh, I forgot to ask. Does it have any enchantments? Yeah, it has bad luck. Every time you fish up a fish, you'll get cursed with bad luck. It makes everything harder. Oh, that's not good. Let's try somebody else! Finally, I found a librarian who wasn't completely rotten. I asked her if she wanted to trade and she agreed. She had tons of books, so I ended up buying a few of them. One of them had fire resistance on it. Another one had slow falling. And the last one had the curse of vanishing. I was really hoping for something better, but at least now I can breathe underwater for longer. So I'll take it. Thanks for watching. Subscribe if you enjoyed. And as always, thanks to the Discord members for supporting the channel.